Hey, what is up guys? So in this video, we're finally going to be testing a Velasca out. No, I did not get one, unfortunately. She is my most wanted LD5 right now. She just looks like so much fun, kind of like a Carlos, but AoE. Also synergizes really well with Zerath, I think. And that's what we're going to test today, is how much more damage will we actually get with this passive. There's been a lot of really cool RTA teams I've seen on ladder involving Velasca, you know, stuff like light Robos, Psamathe as well. I remember I got reverse cleaved by a Psamathe Velasca a while ago, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, we're gonna run some numbers and see how much damage she actually boosts stuff by. So we're gonna do a test with Zerath. I'll try to do one with light Robo and maybe Psamathe, and maybe we can get a good sense of how much the passive actually does. So yeah, here she is. She does have a guild attack power lead. Not super useful, I don't think. But of course, this is what we want to see. Price of Pain passive. When an ally with reduced HP attacks the enemy, the damage dealt increases in proportion to the amount of HP lost. And then she has the Carlos passive, right? When it fills up your attack bar by 100% if an ally or enemy dies in battle, okay? So at most, do you do double damage? Do you do 50% more damage? It's, you know, it's totally unclear, of course. That's just how Com2us does things. So, but we'll try to figure it out. And of course, she has the sort of like AoE bulwark skill. Arsenal of Sacrifice. Distributes damage to all enemies according to your max HP in proportion to the ratio of sacrifice gathered in your arsenal. If the arsenal becomes full of sacrifice, the cooldown of Arsenal of Sacrifice, the skill 2, decreases by 1 turn and consumes all sacrifice when using this skill while the arsenal is full. Okay, so, and then down here we have a description for sacrifice. Sacrifice proportionate to the damage taken by all enemies and allies on the battlefield accumulates in the arsenal. When an ally or enemy dies, the arsenal instantly becomes full. So she basically punishes, you know, killing. If you get sniped or something, or you take damage, AoE damage, she can basically return all that damage back to you, I guess. And then her skill 1 is just a absorb skill 1, which is pretty good too. So yeah, that's Velasca. Let's go ahead and jump into our guild battle research. And I think I registered my defense in here somewhere here. So for the first test, we're not going to use the Velasca. We just want to see our baseline damage. So I'm going to use Swift Raccoony just to boost Zerath up. And here are the Zerath stats. Right side, skill 3, crit damage, and then left side, I just swapped to a CD as more HP artifact. And so let's just see. We'll do a couple of tests here. Okay, test number 1. All right, so we do 21 here, 20, 70 something, 23k on the Devaraja. So what is that averaging out to? I don't know, maybe 21k. We'll do another one. $21, $21, $23, yeah. So I'm gonna say like what, 22k average, something like that. Let's do one more though. $22, $20, $23. Okay. So it's about, yeah, 21k, 22k-ish. So now if we do the same team, whoops, but then we throw in the Velasca, how much more would we do? Let's find out. Okay, so we're going to do Velasca here. It says, when an ally with reduced HP attacks, damage dealt increases in proportion to the amount of HP lost, right? So Zerath halves his HP. He should immediately get a damage bonus. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that's how it works. But let's find out. And okay, yeah, it is working. So it looks like a good 5k more damage, right? We hit a 27.5, 26 here, and then a 29 on the Deva. So that's not too bad. How much of a damage increase would that be, though? Is that like a 20%? If I'm doing 22k and then we're adding another 5k on top, it's maybe an extra, yeah, 20 to 25% more damage, something like that. Which is like pretty significant considering when we did I remember we did that video with comparing two of my sets on Zerath. One was our typical RTA set, and then one was the slower set, which had, I think, you know, a good, I don't know, 20 more crit damage and several thousand more HP, and that set only did about 2 to 3k more damage. So we're already like doubling that up with Velasca. So that's pretty cool. Let's do one more here. We hit 27, yeah, 27, 26, 29. So yeah, it's a good 5k more damage, I would say. Not too bad. And then maybe we can do, I don't think my light robo is ruined up. Or it might be, but we could see. I guess, you know, maybe it doesn't work with light robo. But light robo just kills himself. But we'll test it anyways. Like, would you get the max benefit of Velasca if it just dies? I don't know. But we'll try it out. Okay, so it is ruined up. Yeah, this is decent. So first off, we'll do a test without Velasca again. We'll just boost up the Robo. Love that animation. Okay, 9,000... 8,400, 9,458. Okay, we'll do one more. Oh, I'm stupid. I completely forgot to pause it. One more time. No crit animation. Good. 9k, 8.2, 9.4. Okay, so like 9k-ish. Let's just say average. So, and I don't believe there's an attack multiple. We'll just keep it consistent. Just not use the guild leader skill. Okay, so now if we use Velasca, do we actually get any damage bonus from the Robo killing himself? Let's find out. Oh, look at that. Look at that, 15,000, yeah. You do. So the Robo kills himself. It counts as having taken damage. I guess it takes... I guess you 100% get the full effect of the Velasca passive, right? So... But again, that was like... That's a 6k damage boost. So if we did like 9,000... And then we're going to 15k... Yeah, I'd say somewhere about 15k. It's adding... I don't know, off the top of my head, more than, is that like a 50% damage bonus? 9, 4.5, it's like over, it's like 60% damage bonus maybe. So that's pretty cool. Let's try one more time. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a mathematician by any means, but something like that, right? Yeah, 14. Okay, this was maybe a bit lower rolls here. Yeah, 14k, almost 15 and a half, or over 15 and a half. And then that's really, really cool. That something we forgot to talk about is that when Light Robo kills himself, you just stack this to full. And then, well, I didn't put any runes on here, but you know, you probably kill something, right? So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it seems like Zerath was getting maybe a 20 to 25% damage bonus. Light Robo's getting 50 to 60% plus. And then I guess maybe on Psamathe. Psamathe would probably get somewhere in between. If Robo's killing himself and we're getting the full passive of Velasca, then Psamathe comes back with, I believe, is it 30% HP? Yeah, so 30% HP. So he'd probably get somewhere in the middle Maybe like a 35% damage bonus from what we're seeing. But yeah, we'll just do a really quick one. There she is. And we'll throw the attack power lead in here as well. So let's just throw him in. Well, okay, I guess we have to test it without Velasca first, right? So let's do that. You idiot. Okay, here we go. Rageful Return. 12.8, 11.6, and then a 14.8. Okay, these numbers are kind of all over the place. But yeah, let's say like 12,000, maybe 13,000 average. Let me try again. No Velasca. Just Psamathe Rakuni. Let's see. Good. Oh, well, yeah, he's going to come back. And looks like we glanced on Ciara, but we hit 17k here, 15k here, okay? 17, 15. So now let's throw in Velasca, and we'll see how much she adds to that damage number. All right.
One more time. Damn it, Rogue. Hit this. No, stop it.
Oh my god. I'm going to have to throw runes on her at this point. Here we go. Good. All right, here we go. We're just going to do one test. 22.521. Okay, so I think, what did I say we did? 15, 17. So that's adding, again, kind of the same thing. It's adding like another 5 to 6,000. Well, this one added 7,000 damage, and this one was maybe a bit less. Maybe there's like a minus water artifact on this Gianna, but yeah, so maybe it's again like a good over 50% damage increase. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but yeah, it seems like you got a pretty big increase there. So we did 15k, yeah, 15, 22, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty cool. And I guess this also would work with Ayunu. Are there any other units that kill themselves to do damage? Okay, so we swapped our Alex runes onto the Molong. He's off Vampire now, lots of HP. So now let's do one more test from the start without Velasca. And we're gonna do, we should be doing the same amount of damage, right? Okay, we did more, 47k. Oh, that's, I know why. It's my Chandra's got a ton of HP. But so yeah, 47k for that test. Now we'll throw Velasca in. Okay, so now if we throw Velasca in, we should be killing the Chandra, hopefully. So let's see. We did 47k. 47,000. Okay, so it doesn't look like it works with Molong, because we dropped his HP about halfway, and I don't think there was it didn't look like there was any damage increase, but we'll try one more time. That's strange. Yeah, 47,000. I think that's the exact same damage. So I guess Molong does not work with Velasca. I'm trying to figure out why though. Based on the skill description, like damage the enemy by 70% of it at the cost of receiving 70%. Oh, I think it's because you do damage to them first before you do damage to yourself. That's the only reason I can think of. Okay, so Molong does not work with Velasca. Let's try Lucia next. So here's my Lucia. Rage Enhance. Pretty good damage. All right, we're gonna boost up and smack you for 39,000. Okay, do one more test. And again, 39,000. All right, so now if we add in Velasca, we should be getting like the full, what, 50-60% damage increase, so. And here we go. 59,000. Oh my god, so we bumped up our damage by 20k. Still didn't kill the Chandra though. Pretty good though. You know what, if you do have Velasca and you want to try this Lucia team, I think it actually could work pretty well in Siege. Even you kill this unit, they trade your Lucia, and then I think you're going to have max arsenal, and then your Velasca should move and probably dunk the last two guys. All right, so I mean, we're not ruined, but I mean 5,000 damage without any runes, not too bad, right? Okay, so yeah, that was, I'll try and calculate how much we did there. Yeah, so that was about a 52% damage increase on the Lucia. Pretty cool. So it does work with Lucia, of course. And then now we can maybe try, let's try the demons. Okay, so here's my water demon. This is the one I use for giants. Damage dealt on water. Okay, so yeah, we'll just hit the Chandra anyways. We'll get some big numbers, assuming we crit. And we'll just go ahead and, yeah, we'll just use it right away. So he's gonna do half of his current HP, just like Zerath. So we should get like a 25% damage increase, I think. So I think that was 22k. Sorry, let me do one more test. Looked like 22k. 21k. Okay, let's say 22. And so now, for the last time, we're gonna throw in Velasca without the attack lead, unfortunately. But we should be doing, let's try and guess before, if we're gonna be doing about 25% more damage, so I think about 25. So we should be hitting around like 27. So let's see if that is gonna be correct. I think a 26.6 or something like that. So about maybe a little bit less than 25%. 26. Okay, yeah, it's a little less. But yeah, does work with Belial. I'm not sure you'd want to use this setup though. Obviously, maybe with an attack buff, it would be way better. Let's try and use a Tion, and then we'll use the Velaska leader skill and see if I can actually kill something. Plus water on the Belial. Maybe we could kill it. Let's see. Probably not though. Okay, we missed a crit. Try one more time. 49,000 damage. Oh my god. That's pretty good. 49,000. Ordinarily, you'd probably kill most things, and then your Velasca would move. But let's play this out. Let's see what happens. I mean, you'd kill this thing. Well, I mean, kind of need this to be ruined up for the test to work, but anyways. So kind of maybe you could use it with Belial. Molong, you can't use it with Lucia. And of course with Water Demon. Okay guys, so to sum it up, it seems like Velasca's giving about a 25% damage bonus to units at about half HP, and then at 1 or 0 HP, it's probably just going to 50%. Maybe somebody in the comments could check back the Robo replay and find out for sure, but it seems like it is about a 50% damage bonus if you're at like 1 or 0 HP. Super fun, cool unit. I hope I get one. Probably won't happen, but one can only hope, right? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.